And first cast with a spinnerbait. He's trying to get me wrapped around some weeds, but we're not gonna let him do that. Now that is a nice fish, boys. Alright guys, we're out here on Lake Acworth again today. I'm recording this video after I've already got on the lake. I was just too excited to get to fishing this morning and didn't want to take the time to stop and record a video, but so the good news is about recording your intro video after you've already fished is that you can tell people if you've caught fish and how the day went. But we got on some. We caught a total of 5 fish. I'll give you that spoiler. Won't tell you the size or anything, but yeah, got out here right at sunrise this morning and have been out here since, and it's almost 2 p.m. So a little bit of a long day on the lake, but just grateful to my wife for taking care of our son and allowing me to spend some time out here on the water. But if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. If you've been here before, thank you again for showing up. So just appreciate each and every one of you. Hope that you enjoy the content. Leave some comments down below. I think I asked some point in the video for a comment challenge, and by that I mean give me some kind of challenge for fishing to do, whether it's, you know, go catch a catfish or use this lure to catch a bass. Let's make it interesting. I'll try to record it for my next video if I get some good suggestions down in the comments below. So drop your challenge for me. I'll probably pick at least one, maybe 2 or 3, depending on how good they are. All right, guys, enjoy the content. Peace. 6:40 in the morning. It's summertime. So you guys know what that means. What are we starting with? Top water. Let's see if we can get ourselves a bite real quick. I'm only gonna try this area just for a few minutes. I don't know if you guys just heard that right to the right of me, but that's the reason why we're trying the top water. So in my previous videos when the lake was flooded, this is the area that I was fishing. So this dock was almost all the way overcome with water. All of those weeds were covered with water. So you can see just how high that water was that day. This is more normal, and it's even still a little higher than it normally is. All right, the bass forecast said today that they want it fast, and it recommended a spinnerbait as a lure to throw. So we're gonna try it. And I have caught some pretty decent sized fish on a spinnerbait out here, so maybe today it's about time I get back to it. My guess would be that not a lot of people are throwing a spinnerbait, to be honest. I think the chatterbait has really gained a lot of popularity and has taken over as like the main power bait that people are throwing around. But I could be wrong. Got a beautiful sunrise. Today's verse of the day on the Bible app is Matthew 5:7. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. To me, that verse means basically to make it simple, do unto others as you would like to be done unto you. Treat others how you'd like to be treated, kind of thing. We got the sunrise, just came up over the trees, got the fog rolling off the water. It's early in the morning, just after 7 a.m. Can't beat it. If you don't like fishing, get you a kayak, come out on the water before the sun comes up and just watch the sunrise. Or come out right before the sunset and watch the sunset. Especially on a quiet lake. It's so peaceful. It's something I highly recommend, even to those that don't like fishing. Have you had any luck with that glide bait? No, not yet. You want me to get you unstuck? I've fished from there before and gotten hung up, and I was like, man, I wish somebody would just roll by. Try not to make too much noise, scare them all off. Thinking maybe I need to tie a leader onto this thing because the yellow line does kind of stick out in the water. Let's do it. Let's see if we get a bite instead. I wasn't recording, guys, but I changed my leader. I put a leader on. I was saying that I don't think I was getting bites because I had braid, and I tied a leader on, and first cast with a spinnerbait, we got ourselves a nice one. He pulled drag, but like I said, I wasn't recording. Oh no, come on, get in here. Get in here. He's trying to get me wrapped around some weeds, but we're not gonna let him do that. Come here, boy. Come here. Oh yeah, boys. That is a nice fish. Holy crap. This gotta be like a 4-pounder, at least. Look at that sucker. Oh, look at his belly. Now that is a nice fish, boys. Let's get him weighed. This might be my new PB out of this lake. And I just had a feeling that maybe the yellow line was preventing me from getting bites. The yellow braid. All right, we're at zeros. Almost a 4-pounder, 3.76. That's my new PB. One last look at him. Look at that belly. Good 3-inch belly. And he's probably a 21-inch fish. Let's go, boys. Get back in there, buddy. Get up to 5 pounds. And he's off. Whew. Oh, yes. Man, I wish I would have got the hook set on video, but yeah. Just finished tying the leader on. I have this yellow braid, as you guys can see on my spool, and I'm sure you guys have seen before. And I was casting with that, with the spinnerbait, and I was thinking, you know, I'm wondering if they can see that yellow braid and it's throwing them off. And I think that's the case, because first cast after tying on the leader, I got smacked. Oh, there we go, boys. That's the way to get it. Juice is pumping. And the bass forecast did not lead me astray. It said spinnerbait, so I threw a spinnerbait, and we got donked. See if we can catch ourselves a few more. Oh man, I just had about 5 or 6 bass fry. I guess they're not fry anymore, but bass minnows about this big following my spinnerbait. That's funny. Oh no. Let's see if I kept everything. I got stuck in the tree. Looks like I did, but my hook's messed up. I can fix that, as Sam would say.
I can fix that.
The windows won't open, and the children and I would enjoy a breeze now and then.
I can fix that.
Drop a comment down below if you grew up watching holes. All right. Had to call the old lady and check in on her and my boy. Gave the fish over here a little bit of a break from the lures. Let's see if they'll bite now. The bass are definitely liking the spinnerbait. I have a few times now seen some little baby bass swimming and trying to hit the spinnerbait. Of course, they're too small to get the whole thing in their mouth, but something about chartreuse it just makes bass angry. I don't know. They don't like it. They'll come over and smack it. I think that's why the chartreuse lures do so well. Or lures that have just a little bit of chartreuse on them. But if you don't know what chartreuse is, it's just a color. It's just this yellow, bright yellow color. Kind of like highlighter yellow. And for some reason, it attracts the bass. That guy that's going away in that kayak right there, he's got a trolling motor and a fish finder on his kayak, and he spent probably 30-45 minutes, if not longer, because that's just the time that I've seen him over here. He could have been over here longer than that, but he was all up in this area just going back and forth, and looked like he was scoping or tracking a pretty big fish, because he was throwing big lures, and he was kind of just looked like he was chasing a fish around. So it must be a pretty big mark that he was seeing on his fish finder for him to spend that much time and to go back and forth so many times. He did not catch anything though, so hopefully we have a little better luck than he had. And he was out off the bank quite a ways, so I'm wondering if there's like maybe some brush piles or lay down logs down there. And I think that this part of the lake is a lot deeper. At least over to my left, away from the bank a little bit. I think it's a lot deeper than what I'm used to fishing on the other side of the lake where I normally fish. We'll do the countdown method with this next cast. Oh, we got a fish. We got a fish, boys. And it's not a bad one. Well, I don't have a fish finder, but when I see someone that does, I pay attention. And this is why. Oh, this fish isn't very big, but he's got some shoulders to him. Oh, he's bigger than I thought he was. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Let's go, guys. Oh, thank you to my fellow fishermen. And I got this guy hooked good, man. That's gonna be tough to get out. Let's switch hands. Oh, man. Right in the thick part of his lip. Got my line all wrapped around him. Another good sized largemouth, guys. Let's go. It's not as big as the last one. Probably not gonna weigh him. I'm gonna guess he's, actually, you know what? I will weigh him, and I'll keep a tally of my fish catches out here today. See how big of a bag we can get on. We're at zeros. 2.74. I guessed 2 pounds, so I was a little under on that one. That's another good fish, boys. Let's go. Get back in there and get bigger, buddy. And he's off. All right, guys. We're over here where I saw some big fish from the bank the other day. So let's see if we can't catch ourselves one of those big fish that I saw. Getting bit. Nice. Not one of the big fish I saw, but maybe one of their sons or grandsons. Got ourselves a nice little largemouth bass, and he's got a little belly on him. He likes to eat. Let's go. We don't discriminate. Get back in there, buddy. Get bigger. I knew that there had to be some fish right here by this big old lay down log. A huge tree fell into the water, and it gets pretty deep out here where I just caught that one. But I assumed that there would be one hanging out down below it. And let's do a little comment challenge. I want you guys to comment a challenge that you have for me when it comes to fishing. Could be go out and catch a fish with this specific lure, or I don't know, try to catch a catfish since I always catch bass, or try to catch some bluegill. Whatever kind of challenge you guys can think of, drop them down below, and I'll pick at least one, maybe even up to 3. There's got to be at least one bass on this bank line right here that wants to bite. Maybe a little further off the bank. Sorry, man, I didn't see you. That's my bad. Is your line out there? Sorry about that. So I got your line? I didn't see you, my bad. I'm gonna get it untangled. That's my fault. I think you're free. That's my bad, man. I apologize again. Wow. That man has an attitude. I made that guy pretty angry, man. He had a bit of an attitude. And I understand it. If I was fishing from the bank and some dude rolled across and cast across me, I'd be pretty upset too. But I was trying everything I could to get untangled. And he was upset that I was pulling his line toward me. The water was pulling me. Both of my hands were busy untangling the lines, so I wasn't worried about paddling. Just trying to hurry up and get it untangled, but oh well. I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. I pray that he would have more joy in his life and that he catches some fish. Hopefully he didn't get mad and get up and leave, but if he did, then that's his own problem. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see this, but that's that blue-green algae right there. It's pretty nasty stuff. We've got more snot. Then a toddler with a cold. We got ourselves one, boys. Just a little baby. Just a little baby bass. I felt some pressure. And I thought, that kind of feels like a bite. I wish he would stop flipping though. It was just this wee baby. Probably a year old. Little largemouth. Look at those crushes. All right, buddy, get back in there, get bigger. And he's off. We don't discriminate here on Let Down Your Net Fishing, like I said before. Sorry for the British accent, or whatever accent that was. A bad one. A bad accent was what that was. And I really don't know how much I like catching the little ones though, because they are good at tangling the drop shot line. That's for dang sure. That little baby bass caused us to have to cut off our drop shot and retie it because he got it so tangled by flipping around. And it was kind of a rookie mistake by me by not just grabbing him at his pressure point. Instead, I kept trying to lip him. And every time I would try to lip him, he would flip around. And he was taking my hook and sinker and swinging them all around each other. It ended up getting in such a bad knot that I couldn't even untangle it. So I had to cut it off and retie the same hook and sinker back on. But hey, that's fun. We caught a fish. It's number 4 on the day. We're gonna try a few more spots and then call it a day. Let's see if we can get up to 5 fish though. By the way, I didn't weigh the last one either. I'm gonna guess that that one was like 0.2 pounds. So 3.7, 2.7, 0.5, 0.2 is where we're at on the day as far as weight goes, I think. If I had to rough guess the last 2 catches, 1/2 pound and 0.2 pounds. Let's go, boys. We got our 5th one. Let's go. Just when I was about to give up and just paddle on in, we got ourselves another decent one. Oh, 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 oh. It's a good one, boys. It's a good one. Come on in here, buddy. Come on in the boat. Let's go. Got ourselves a bag. Had him double hooked so he wasn't coming off. And that's another good one, boys. He's got a little sore on his tail. Nice largemouth bass. I'm learning that this lake is full of largemouth bass. Let's get a weight on them. We're at zeros. 2.18. I think I've caught you before, buddy. Nice to see you again, if so. Another good fish, guys. Way to end the day. Nice largemouth bass. And we're gonna let him get back in the water and keep on getting bigger. Nice look in his mouth. See ya, buddy. And he's off. What a way to end the day, guys. So we'll tally up all the weights at the end, or now that we're at the end of the video. So you should be seeing it right about now. And that was a good day on Lake Acworth. 5 fish. A little bit of a annoying encounter with a bank fisherman. I accidentally cast it over him, and he was not happy about it whatsoever. But as far as fishing goes, it's the best day I've had out here in a long time. See if we can't catch another one just for good measure.